A stormy night. It was a dark and stormy night, and Rachel had just moved into her new apartment. As she was unpacking, she noticed something strange. Every time she looked out the window, she saw a figure standing in the alley below, staring back at her. At first, Rachel thought it was just her imagination, but as the night wore on, she started to feel a chill run down her spine every time she saw the figure. She tried to ignore it, but she couldn't shake the feeling that she was being watched. As she was getting ready for bed, Rachel heard a knock at the door. She hesitated for a moment, wondering who it could be, but when she looked out the peephole, there was no one there. Shrugging it off, she went back to bed. But as she drifted off to sleep, she heard the knock again. This time it was louder. Rachel's heart was racing as she slowly got out of bed and approached the door. She hesitated for a moment, and then she heard her name. Rachel, whispered on the other side of the door. Suddenly the knocking stopped, and the whispering ceased. Rachel was frozen in terror, her heart pounding in her chest. And then she heard the sound of footsteps walking away from her door, into her apartment, towards her bedroom. Rachel knew she had to get out of there fast. She grabbed her phone and ran out of her bedroom, but as she reached the living room, she realized she wasn't alone. The figure from the alley was standing right behind her, its eyes staring into hers. And this time, it wasn't just her imagination. This story should take about a minute to tell, depending on your pace. You can add some dramatic pauses and sound effects to make it even scarier.